Assalamualaikum. My name is Natasha binti Abu Bakar from DSP 4A. Will be present about trust structure system. Okay, for definition of trust structure system is a trust is a structure that consists of two force member only, where the member are organized so that the assemblage as a whole, the whole behave as a single object. A two-force member is a structure component where force is applied to only 2 points. Atau this rigorous definition allow the members to have any shape connect in any stable configuration. Trust typically comprise 5 or more triangular unique construction which for the definition of trust structure is trust is a structure that consists of two force member only, where the member are organized so that the assemblage as a whole behave as a single object. A two force member is a structure component where force is applied to only 2 points. Atau this rigorous definition allow the member to have any shape connect in any stable configuration. Truss typically comprise 5 or more triangular unit construct with straight member will in connect at joint referred to as nodes. For the characteristic, we have 3 type of truss. The first one is a simple truss. This type of truss is seen in a frame roof consistently of rafter and a shielding joint, and in other mechanical structures such as bicycle and aircraft. The stability of this shape and the method of analysis used to calculate the force within it. A truss comprised entirely of triangle is known as a simple truss. A simple truss is often defined more restrictively by demanding that it can be constructed through successive addition of pair of member, each connect to two existing joint and to each other to form a new joint. And this definition does not require a simple truss to comprise only triangle. So the second truss is planar truss. Planar truss are typically used in parallel to form roof and bright. To the defense of the truss or the height between the upper and lower chord is what make it an efficient structure form. The third one is space frame truss. A space frame truss is a three-dimensional framework of member pin at the end. A tetrahedron shape is the simple space truss consistent of 6 members that meet at 4 joints. So for another slide, this is example for the simple truss, planar truss and space frame truss. As you can see, the simple truss we can see it in a frame roof construction, and the planar truss also at the roof structure, but we can see it at a bricks also. For the space frame truss, this truss is a 3-dimension frame. So as you can see, we use it to as a structure for some of the building, a big building. Okay, type of structure. There are 2 basic type of structure. The pitch truss or common truss is characterized by its structure, by its triangular shape. It is most often used for roof construction. Some common trusses are named according to their web configuration. The chord size and web configuration are determined by span, load, and spacing. The parallel chord truss or flat truss get its name for its parallel top and bottom chord. It is often used for floor construction. Okay, for example, for the truss structure is Warren structure. It was like a triangle but dia bergabung-gabung, segi tiga yang bergabung-gabung. So Warren truss is truss member form a series of equilateral triangle alternation up and down. As you can see at the right of this slide, this is a example of the Warren truss. The second one is octet truss. The minimum composition is two regular trihedron along which an octahedron. They fill up 3-dimension space in a variety of configuration. So ini adalah daripada octet truss ni, gabungan segitiga yang boleh membentukkan 3 dimensi. Jadi bila digabungkan dia akan jadi satu structure. Dia boleh jadi floor, dia boleh jadi structure pada bangunan juga. For the third truss is Pratt truss. The design use convertical member for compression and diagonal member to respond to tension. So this type of truss, we basically can see it at the Bright. There's a lot of Bright are using this type of structure. For example, is Pratt truss and Ho truss. Next is Haziq.
Assalamualaikum dan selamat petang. Saya Muhammad Haziq Raymond bin Nizam Samsul, DSB 4A F 2011. So saya akan menerangkan daripada slide yang ke-7. So pertama sekali, saya mendapat bowstring truss. Name for their shape. Bowstring trusses were first used for arch truss bridge. So bowstring truss is the common use for the bridge. Many variations exist in the arrangement of the members connecting the nodes of the upper arc with those of the lower straight sequence of member, from nearly isosceles triangle to a variant of the Pratt truss. So the bowstring truss is the shape that we use for the simple bridge. As we can see in real life, many of bowstring truss in the bridge. So the second one is king post truss. One of the simple truss style to implement the king post consists of two angle support leaning into a common vertical support. So king post truss, this is basic for the design in our house. So like we see the many of houses construction is building of king post truss. So the next one is lenticular truss. Have the top and bottom part of the truss arc bridge forming a lens shape. A lenticular pony truss bridge is a bridge design that involves a lenticular truss standing above and below the road bridge. So the lenticular truss straight bridge, the example for Smithfield Street Bridge in Pittsburgh United States. So the next one is a town lattice truss. Town lattice truss use easy to handle plank arranged diagonally with short space in between them to form a lattice. Then the last one is a verandal truss. The verandal truss is a structure where the members are not triangle but from rectangle opening and is a frame with fixed joints that are capable of transferring and resisting bending moments. So this one is different because the the let the others truss is a shape from the triangle, but this one is a rectangle with the opening wide frame. So the next is joints. After determining the minimum cross section of the member, the last step in the design of truss will be the detailing of the bolt joints, involving shear stress of the bolt connection used in the joint based on the needs of the project. Truss internal connection joints can be designed as rigid, semi-rigid, or hinge. Rigid connection can allow transfer of bending moment beam to the development of secondary bending moment in the members. So joint is our important to build our trusses because if we get sekiranya kita tak ada joint ni, kita mempunyai masalah untuk mengikat antara salah satu joint antara salah satu trusses lah. So analysis, because the force in each of its two main leaders are essentially planar, a truss is usually modeled as a two-dimensional plane frame. The analysis of trusses often assumes that loads are applied to join only and not at intermediate points along the members. Half of the weight of each member may be applied to two end joints, provided the members are long and slender. The moment transmitted through the joints are negligible and the junction can be treated as hinge or pin joints. Every member of the truss is subjected to pure compression or pure tension force. Trusses are physically stronger than other way of arranging structural element because nearly every material can resist much longer load in tension or compression than in shear, bending, torsion, or other kind of force. So advantage and disadvantage. The advantage one is trusses are quick and easy to install. So we can but the easy and now the construction must to easy to install but must be quick. So untuk construction sekarang kita perlukan pembangunan yang sangat cepat untuk menaik. So nombor 2 ialah truss span longer distance. So trusses can be spanned in long. The number 3, trusses create ideal load distribution. For the disadvantage, they take up a lot of space. So trusses ni mengambil ruang yang sangat besar. Nombor 2, they require high cost. Dia orang memerlukan kos pembinaan yang tinggi. So nombor 3, they can lead to wasting of material. So kebanyakannya banyak pembaziran di dalam penggunaan bahan. So the last one is a 3D model. So this one is a tower bank of China, Hong Kong, dengan ketinggian 315,000 mm dan lebar sebanyak 57,000 mm. So itu saja daripada saya dan juga Tasha. Terima kasih, Doktor.